Memphis' starting group. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Jackson in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Green in at the 1. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Now here's Brooks. Şengün, a screen on Payne. Outside Eason. Thompson against Jackson. On the wing, Green. Drops in the 3.
He can get it done off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Morant looking for an opening. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Green, the pass to Brooks. First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Eason. Back to Brooks. Pass to Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night. The free throw drops for Bane.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Now here's Moran. With the jam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Jackson against Thompson. Brooks outside. Pass to Eason. Back to Brooks. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperon Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
The open shot, Moran. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jackson. Launches a 3. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Edey. Morant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Eason, pass to Brooks. Green against Morant. Out to Thompson. Knocked away. Brooks against Bane. And the layup is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Rockets trail by 6.
2 minutes.
Outside, Green. To the right side. Şengün passes to Green. Back to Şengün. Jacks up a 3. Houston with another miss.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Şengün, a screen on Bane. Brooks, the pass to Green. Back to Brooks. 4-3. Pass to Şengün. Eason against Jackson. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. And here's Memphis. They're on a 10-1 run. Here's Payne. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
Now here's Thompson. No made baskets yet. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Now here's Morant. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Morant against Green. Outside for Brooks. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. G.G. Jackson is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the 5. Ja slips. Ja Morant, my goodness.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Thompson outside. Memphis with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Morant. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It's going to be on Tari Eason. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting the double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Memphis leading by 9. Oh my! Jaw dropping the hammer.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Jackson outside. And he buries his first look.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. You think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a two-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Memphis leading by 10. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Green, the pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Morant with it. Checked by Brooks.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Brooks against Morant. Takes it inside. Just 4 to shoot. Morant with the close range bucket.
The
A
assist.
point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. The Rockets pull it in. On the wing, Thompson, pounded by Morant. Thompson against Morant. Thompson passes to Şengün. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Brooks against Bain. Outside Eason. Clock at 6. And there's the screen. It's Eason with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
That one goes in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Rockets trail by 10. Pass to Şengün. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Comes up empty down low. For Memphis, they've gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Şengün, a screen on Jackson. Thompson attacking. Blocked. Jackson with it. That one doesn't drop. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. It has been the driving force for Memphis. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Jeff Green out there with Jock Landale. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Jabari Smith. And it's Whitmore in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Richard, how about that memorable Rockets winning streak early in 2024?
11 straight wins. Look, that's no easy task, no matter who you are playing. The energy in the locker room must have just been off the charts.
And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. John Conchar picks one up. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Huff, the pass to Aldama. And stolen by Green. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smith's got his first points of the night.
They're so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
Conchar with the ball. Green picks him up. Aldama with it. He's against Tate. Aldama in the post. He's covered by Tate. Clock at 2. Aldama, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Landale with a screen. Smith into the...
Oh, my How about that? This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
Memphis leading. Out left to the wing. Puts up a three. And again, it's Memphis missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Whitmore outside. Hits the trifecta. Whitmore's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Huff. To end the drought. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Outside Whitmore.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Aldama, soft touch off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It's on John Conchar. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 5. Back to Whitmore. No good with a jumper from the wing. Grizzlies lead by 4. Conchar outside. Here's Wells. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Tate with it, now guarded by Conchar. High post Green. 50 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Landale. And he's going to the line for 2. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
For your Rockets, Jack Landale. 2 shots. The play is currently under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Let's go with a 3. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's got 5 now.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Landale. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And Houston will go for a different look here. Eason's checked in for Green. Brooks comes in for Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Green is subbed in for Tate. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game. And here is Green. 6 points for him. Eason, a screen on Morant. Green, the pass to Eason. Out to Thompson. Now Green. Up in time. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. In close, Green puts it in.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
Up top, Morant on the take. And the shot's good. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Jackson. That's their first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Thompson.
How many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review?
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Count that bucket.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Morant against Thompson. Outside Morant. And stolen by Green. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
Memphis leading by 6. Outside Morant. And he can't jam it through.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for it. He's still in about a week.
And there's the call. It's going to be a
Personal foul.
A lot of
under video review under NBA rules.
all the technical fouls that may have saved them from. And now, instead of a heated argument, they could just go and ask for a review.
You know, the league did it right, Grant. They didn't rush the system into use. That's going to cause confusion. They rolled it out in the G League, and after a few years, when they were sure it could function, they brought it to the NBA. Houston making a change here. Smith's checked in. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Morant. Ja Morant. Little floater is good.
Shows great imagination offensively. Morant, so many tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Thompson. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It'll be on G.G. Jackson. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Morant, no good. Rockets trail by 5. Thompson passes to Green. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Şengün, a screen on Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. And there's a nice layup by Şengün.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
Şengün, a screen on Morant. The flush. Jalen Green.
How about Jalen Green stepping up, showing poise in a big spot?
Outside Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 15 points in just the second half.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Morant against Thompson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on him in Thompson. The free throw drops for Morant.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Thompson outside. Outside for Brooks. From the arc. Memphis with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now Morant. Here he goes. Morant with the slam!
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
.32 seconds left to play in the fourth. From the wing. Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes the three. Rebounded by Green.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Here's Thompson.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
Second personal foul.
And the first of three, missing that time. That's a tough one to miss. He's got two more chances now. The second one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And he nails the third. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. So Memphis wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end.
Both these teams. Of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then it's Curry. And it's Post in at the center position. Now Thompson after the missed three from Stephen Curry. It's Thompson off the drive, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Here's Curry. Eason grabs the board. Thompson against Butler. Out to Thompson. Eason with a screen for Thompson. On the wing, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
It's stolen by Eason. And it's Houston on the break. It's taken away by Payton. Here's Butler. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Thompson finds Eason. Back to Thompson. And there's the drive. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can. Jimmy B doing his work there, challenging in the lane.
Green against Payton. Thompson right side. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 5.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Curry gets the bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Curry with the steal. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Both loose.
In the first. 2 minutes.
And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. And the Warriors miss again. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Curry finds Butler, shoots the three. They grab their own miss. Outside, Payton. Pass to post. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Şengün with a screen on Kuminga. And Thompson throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's post. There's a good screen. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Curry is inside. Brooks covering. Curry can't get it to go. Thompson passes to Brooks. Screen by Şengün. Over to the wing. Brooks outside. Houston needs to get a shot. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Brooks.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Curry with the three. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight. And he has been the driving force for the Rockets. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson, and it's Green in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Traps in the tray.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Hit by Kuminga. Steph, perfection from the arc.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Curry kicks to Payton. Back to Curry. With a floater. Curry makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing. Steph knows it.
Nice shot by Thompson. Thompson's got 13 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's a screen. Curry with it. Now defended by Şengün. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to a point with the bucket from Curry.
Curry not one of those guards who shrinks when he gets inside.
Green left side. And some nice passing there by Houston. He gets it in there. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Payton looking around. Back to Curry. Out to Payton for the three. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Thompson. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
For Houston, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Over in the corner, Green, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Back to Green. Thompson outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Pass to post. And stolen by Eason. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Right wing. Outside, Kuminga. And it's all evened up.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Şengün with a screen on Butler. And Thompson throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Curry against Brooks. Pass to post. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Thompson passes to Eason. Up and in on the layup. Eason's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry deciding where to go with it. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
Green kicks to Brooks. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets, thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Podziemski out there with Hield, and it's Moody in at the small forward. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside, Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hield can't hit. Houston leading by 7. Smith with it. With the drive, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but well, he sure muscled that one in.
And this is his first. To the line tonight.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
They kick it out to Green. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Green. Smith outside. the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Here's Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Tate, and Tate throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
That one goes. Count it.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of it.
Warriors trail by 12. Here's the screen. Pass to Jackson Davis. And there it is for him.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Whitmore. Banked in off the glass. Whitmore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Healed outside. A floater. The Rockets pull it in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage. So an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed. No doubt about it, D.A. Green finds Whitmore. Green with a screen for Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Here's Tate. Podziemski grabs the board.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Whitmore with it, outguarded by Hield. And it's Smith missing. Warriors trail by 14, and it's the Warriors on the break. A floater, and Hield with the lay-in. Hield's got his first points of the night.
Well, Hield showing some confidence there in the fast break with the jump shot. Just puts his head down and powers his way into that shot.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Podziemski. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets leading by 14. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Whitmore throws it down.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Tari Eason comes in for Jeff Green. Brooks checked in for Smith. And it's Green in for Tate. Hield outside. Lets it go with a three. Connects from three-point range. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Back to Eason. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets ahead. They lead by 14. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Thompson in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Curry kicks to Payton. Off target with his 3.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Curry outside. And again, no good by Golden State. And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. It's a 16-point game. There's Green with the 3. Offensive rebound. At the elbow, it's Şengün. This one for 3. And it's Green missing. The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Fires the 3. Payton gets the bucket. Payton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And that one's good. Green.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
Curry is inside. Brooks covering. Sweet move, Butler. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
To the top of the key, Eason. Eason, a screen on Kuminga. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Pass to Eason. On the wing, Brooks. With the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Rockets lead by 18.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Warriors.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the 2nd half.
Offensive rebound. Outside, Green. Thompson against Butler. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Houston.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Amen Thompson.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
That one is no good. Warriors trail by 16. Stolen by Thompson. Brooks from outside. The Rockets again can't hit. The Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Curry with it. Now defended by Şengün. Outside, Payton. Here's Curry with the 3. Kept alive. The second chance effort. Misses the layup. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Out to the right wing. Launches a 3. Brooks grabs the board. And here are the Rockets now. They led the game at one point by 20. Takes the three, sinks the triple. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance.
matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Butler in at small forward. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Bane. Kuminga pulls it in. In transition, here come the Warriors. Curry gets the bucket.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
The Grizzlies on offense. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. From downtown, it's rebounded by Memphis. And just over a minute played here to start the game. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are...
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Curry against Morant. Now here's Curry, tightly guarded. Pass to Green. The kick out, Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 5 now.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Payton against Morant. Bane with a screen on Payton. Outside Bane, 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Morant against Payton. Back to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Payton. And it's Morant off the drive. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 3. Going inside. Pass to Curry. Outside Payton. There's the triple. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Rim protection and shooting so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Ryan, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the 3-point contest one day. And it's Morant off the drive. That one is off.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunity.
And the ball out of play, the Grizzlies will have it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Grizzlies lead by 3. And he drives in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that's Morant for you. Not suddenly. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Here's Curry. And yep, it's good. Curry's got 9.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Payton. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Morant, pass to Jackson. drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the big man coming through. Once Jackson Jr. gets some speed behind him, get out of the way.
Here's Curry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 11 points in the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Bain. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
For 3. And Curry is good for 3.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
And it's Moran off the drive. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Memphis ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So on the floor for Golden State, Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Butler in at the 3. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Tipped. Pass to Bain. Lets it go from 11. And the jumper is good. Bain's got 9. The Warriors trailing. And stolen by Morant. Ja slices through. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And the bounce that Morant possesses is unlike anyone else at his position.
Curry looking it over. Six to shoot. Here's the floater. And he takes it up and lays it in. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
That's good from Jackson on the assist from Bain.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Curry. Curry from inside.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Payton. Jackson with a screen on Payton. Morant into the lane.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
With the drive. Confident drive from Morant. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end. play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Jackson on the wing. Back to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's the break. Here's Kuminga. Outside Payton. Pass to Curry. And Curry, so skilled with the teardrop.
A skillful shot by Curry. He makes the short-range floater look effortless.
Payton against Morant. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Gary Payton II. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Payton passes to Green. Green, a screen. Curry finds Kuminga. Outside Curry from behind the arc. The rebound by Jackson. From deep, Morant. The putback. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he drops the first. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
They've got John Conchar, and it's Huff in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 5. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. So it's the Warriors now. Podziemski with it. Pass to post. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Post has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Count that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Podziemski into the lane, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Here's Conchar. Stevens, the pass to Aldama. Conchar with the ball. Tries again. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Jackson Davis a screen. Healed for three. Aldama with it, and it's Healed picking him up. Fires for three. Sinks the tray. Conchar's got 5 now.
Well, and that's what you want. Get something out in space before the defense can get set.
With the teardrop. Outside Pajemski. Outside Healed. Jackson Davis a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Back to Healed. There's the 3. The shot comes out. Grizzlies lead by 5. Here's Stevens. No points yet. Conchar outside. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Pajemski. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Conchar outside. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Stevens, guarded by Healed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in the real game.
And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Now here's Pajemski. Conchar covers. Pajemski's shot is good. He has 6.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Stevens. Driving in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Jackson Davis a screen. Back to Pajemski. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pajemski's got 8.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
51 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Conchar outside. Pass to Huff. Fires the 3. That shot is off. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter.
Can't lose sight of Curry on the break. That's when he strikes. He has fantastic awareness.
Conchar, pass to Wells. Back to Conchar. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8 points now.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, the stuff! Fires from way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. Curry against Morant. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 28.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
The Warriors trailing. Down low. Here's Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Graham, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
The drive by Morant on the wing bay. Good, and the setup by Morant.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Green with a screen on Morant. Pass to Green. And here's Curry for 3. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope.
Oh, Morant! Wow.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Curry against Morant. And he makes it. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going on, look out.
To the cup, Curry. And the layup falls. Curry's got 35 in the game.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Morant with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside. This is Jimmy Buckets at his best, rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Edey. Jackson, pass to Bane. Here's Edey. Green covering, 5 on the clock. From deep, Morant. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance in the fourth. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. To adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Off the inbound pass. Shot clock at 6. Butler, a screen on Morant. Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Grizzlies lead by 3. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And then Morant with the dunk.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Kuminga finds Curry. Offline with a three. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Right side Moran. Dane against Curry.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
There's the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
From outside the arc. They get it back. Launches it. Kicks it out to Bane. Lets it go from deep. Kuminga pulls it in.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce.
for Houston. Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Eason in a power forward. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game. 5 on the clock, and that one's good. Morant.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added the scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And so it's Houston with it after Memphis gets the 3. Brooks, the pass to Eason. Poked away. Bane against Şengün. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Green, following the score by Memphis.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Eason. Brooks finds Eason. Shot clock at 6. And Green slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Here's Edey. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's trailed by 8. The drive by Green uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 6.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this is in football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Houston. Morant against Thompson. Morant kicks to Bane. Here's Edey. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Basket good. Edey's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And Thompson throws it down.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Edey. He's got 5. It's good. Edey's got 7 points in the game. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. 6-point game. It's Brooks on the wing. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Bane. And Morant throws it down.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of threes in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that post.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. G.G. Jackson is out there with Jackson. And it's Edey in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Jackson down low, working on Green. Edey gets the bucket.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Eason, a screen on Morant, and Green slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Edey. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Thompson passes to Eason. Jackson against Thompson. And hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
And rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Morant against Thompson. It's Morant with the drive. Here's Edey, and stolen by Eason. Thompson passes to Brooks, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Driving inside. Good work there as it goes. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go small. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Josh Moore. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brooks, the pass to Eason. Back to Brooks. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Morant surveying the D to the left wing. It's stolen by Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went second overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. 44 seconds left in the second quarter.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Heaney. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Rockets trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And it's blocked. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And the basket is good. Jackson's got 5.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-man.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Conchar. Puts up a deep 3. That shot off, and the first half is now in the books. Grizzlies lead by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Whitmore. Green is out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. Count that one. Ellis has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Grizzlies.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And they recover it. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. He had a nice open look right there. Aldama's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Now Tate. No scoring in this one. Here's Whitmore. The teardrop falls in.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Conchar with it, working on Tate. Here's Aldama, and the layup falls. Aldama's got the lead back up to 10 now for Memphis.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Both good from the line that time. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Huff. Here's Steffens. Shoots the three. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Driving to the basket.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Pass to Whitmore. To the middle. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Whitmore's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. There's a screen by Aldama. Back to Conchar. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a three. Knocks down the three ball. Conchar's got 5.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Whitmore. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Conchar. And it's good. 2 points. He has 7.
And that's almost automatic. Anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
What a fighter.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. And triggers a replay review by the official.
Line for the Rockets. Whitmore shooting 1. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Wells passes to Conchar. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Rockets trail by 7.
Memphis foul. Lamar Stevens. First personal foul. Second team foul.
58 seconds left to play here in the third. Smith inside. Defended by Aldama. Green kicks to Smith. And he drives in. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And although 6'10", Smith possesses incredible agility. He is going to be a terror on the attack.
Houston's foul.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Edey. Down low. Memphis moving that ball around. Conchar finds Jackson. 23 seconds left to play in the third. And the layup is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
To the middle, stolen away. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And Thompson sends it back. They get it back. Pass to Bain. Fires away from way outside. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Jackson in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Eason passes to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Thompson passes to Eason. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. That's a floater go. That one misses. He has made 7 of his 9 field goal attempts. Here's Thompson. Here's Eason. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Morant against Green. Outside, Bain. Good on the triple. Bain's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
A deep 3 from Green, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Of course, a volume three-point shooter like Green has an answer. He was ready to strike back in a hurry.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Pass to Edey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rockets trail by 8. Here's Brooks. And here is Şengün. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Green. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Morant drives in. Lays it up off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Brooks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night. A disappointing trip to the line there, even though it was just 1 miss. Now is not the time to be missing those.
Outside, Green. And Green slams it in.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Jackson, a screen on Thompson. A kick out to Bain. Here's Edey. Shangun covering. Rockets trail by 7. Brooks, the pass to Easton. Now, here's Shangun. Tight defense on him. On the wing, Green. Money!
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. There's the pick. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Thompson.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Green, the pass to Easton. Out to Brooks. Bain with the steal.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Green missing. Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. Jackson from long range. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies.
Jalen Green. 3.
So the Grizzlies take the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this
these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
So the Houston starting five. We've got Green. Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the 5. Now here's Green. Driving to the basket, and it's hammered home by Green.
This is a smart play by Green, getting some help with the screen instead of trying to do it all by yourself.
Now Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Brooks. Here's Curry. And the shot goes in.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years. Let me tell you this, if you've got a vertical leap of 40 inches like Green, you're just going to be able to glide to the rim like that.
Outside Curry. Nice move. It's rebounded by Houston.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And it's hammered home by Green.
You don't want to jump with Jalen Green. That's rule number 1. And rule number 2, you don't want to jump with Jalen Green.
Stolen by Thompson. Eason, pass to Green. Back to Eason. Outside, Green. Out to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Şengün, a screen on Butler. Thompson passes to Şengün. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Butler. Pass to Green. And here's Curry. Back to Butler. The 3 is up. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Here's Thompson. Outside for Brooks. Back to Thompson. Curry against Brooks. Second chance shot. Here's Green. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Green's got 8 points.
Bailing out his team. Jalen Green finds points.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Kuminga with a screen on Brooks. Curry gets the bucket. 9 points in the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
Curry against Brooks. Curry passes to Kuminga. Eason comes with a double. Back to Curry. Outside for Butler. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Eason, a screen on Hield. Here's Green. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Hield. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson outside. Fires the three. And it's Green missing. And stolen by Green. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Now here's Thompson. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The 3 from Curry. The Rockets pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Back to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Here's Green. Drives to the hoop.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Curry with it. Green picks him up. Outside Hield. The 3. Thompson pulls it in. Houston leading by 7. Green in the post. Ooh, Green with a vicious dunk.
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
Pass to Hield. Here's Butler driving inside. No good that time. The Rockets have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Şengün. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
Nice unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
For Houston, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Hield on the wing. Back to Curry. The 3. And it's Hield, that time on the assist by Curry. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thompson passes to Green. Kuminga pulls it in.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Easton with a steal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Thompson. Give him 8.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Thompson taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the 2nd. Warriors trail by 9. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective. Able to complete the play, but he's showing some strength physically and mentally.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
Now here's Green. 18 points for him. Out to Thompson. 2 on the clock. The floater. Pass to Şengün. Thompson right side. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Outside Curry. Outside Green. And Green comes to help. Hield passes to Kuminga. That three's off the mark. Thompson in the post. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's the Houston Rockets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kick it off the second half. Here's Ime Udoka's 5. Jock Landale is out there with Green. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Whitmore in at the 2. 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. The 3-ball. Knocks down the long J. Whitmore's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Payton. Here he goes. This one for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The Rockets lead by 8. Whitmore with it. Now Podziemski defending. Payton against Green. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Well, RJ, you got traded a couple of times for good reason. What's it like off the floor?
I don't need your quips, BA, but it is crazy. You get a phone call and bam, you can move across the country. And while it's hard on you, you understand it comes with playing in this league and having this job.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Outside Podziemski. He takes it in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
And how about Brandon Pajemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, BA, that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
Now, here's Green. Still no points. Outside Whitmore. And it's good. 2 points.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
It's Pajemski on the wing. He's covered by Tate. Back to Pajemski. Off target with the 3.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Payton. Outside Pajemski. Knocks it down from distance.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And it's Gary Payton, the second with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's Whitmore missing. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
At the line.
Warriors trail by 7. Pajemski with it. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Whitmore goes in, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
To the middle. Here's Looney, and Looney with the slam.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Outside for Green. Back to Tate. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Landale with a screen. Smith into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Warriors trail by 7. To the inside. Here's Looney. Got a piece of it. Back comes Houston in transition. Tate inside, defended by Pajemski, and it's hammered home by Green.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Payton. Good work there as it goes. Payton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Over to the left wing. Back to Whitmore. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Payton with a screen on Tate. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Whitmore. And that one's good. And now it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Pass to post. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. Here's Landale. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Houston Rockets. They lead by 11 as the... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Let me hear you.
Warriors trail by 11. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Here's Green. Oh, sensational! What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Thompson goes in. No luck on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Here's Payton. Misses the 3. Green against Payton. Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Here's Brooks. Şengün, a screen on Curry. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Brooks. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Green gets up and powers it down.
And I like seeing Green go up for that play, showing how powerful he can be.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Şengün, a screen on Payton. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Kuminga.
Great energy and activity on defense.
Outside Payton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Green with a screen on Brooks. Curry. Oh, a delicate floater by Curry.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
Green, the pass to Eason. Back to Green. Left side, Eason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Eason, a screen on Kuminga. Here's Green. Second shot opportunity. And Eason with the layup.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And there's a pick. Curry passes to Green. Outside Payton. Butler with the ball. Kuminga finds Butler. Right side Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Curry! A sick triple.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Pass to Şengün.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Green in the post. Guarded by Payton. Eason, a screen on Curry. Now Eason. It's stolen by Kuminga. Right side, Payton. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Payton against Green. Back to Eason. Banked it in off the glass. Eason's got 4 points in the quarter.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside, Green. Thompson passes to Green. Green to the rack. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
Well, Green can really move. He gets going downhill and slips right by the contact.
The 3 from Curry. It's rebounded by Houston. Oh, stolen by Payton. Curry looking it over. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried.
3 points.
And the Rockets lead by 11.
Okay, that's some impressive range from Green. Daring the defense to cover him.
Oh, from long range.
What a shot.
You can't guard that. That is unguardable.
Fires away from way outside. No good there. And so it's Houston winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one.
Expect more of a methodical pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on the shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Edie out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than John Morant. He explodes off the floor.
And the layup falls.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Payton against Morant. The Warriors pull it in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. Desmond Bane was the topic. Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Curry against Jackson. Pass to post. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting of Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
And another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Morant against Payton. Payne for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Payne's got 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And he makes that one.
I like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
The rebound by Payton.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the basket by Jackson. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's Curry. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, you give Curry a point-blank shot. That's just too easy.
Here's Morant. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Inside, Kuminga. And it's Morant with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's post. It's Curry outside. That shot is off. Outside Jackson. Top of the key, Morant. In the corner, it's Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Bane's got 8 points.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the deep.
Here's Curry. It's good off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Morant. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. He's got 14. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Morant against Payton. Morant drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Jackson has the open look. No good on the 3. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Payton. Walked again. From deep three-point land. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Kuminga out there with Butler. Then there's Payton. Then it's Curry. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Curry gets it to go inside.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Butler against Bain. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Butler. Here we go. One-on-one. Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
And so here is Golden State. Grizzlies making the shot. Curry, that's good.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
Morant against Payton. And that one is hammered home.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Yep, it counts. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Out to Morant. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
Curry dishes to Butler. Out to Payton. Edey with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Curry. Curry against Jackson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Curry. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Good focus there from Steph Curry, muscling past the defense. Yeah, I said it, muscling to get the contact.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Bain, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Curry. 23 points in the game. Butler in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jackson up top, guarded by Curry. Jackson misses. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Payton, good. Payton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. From downtown, they get it back. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Wells. Also, Santi Aldama out there. And it's Huff in at the 5 down low. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Conchar. And he banks in the layup. Conchar's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Memphis. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Well, the shot is going to set up opportunities for Buddy Hield to do things like that.
Here's Conchar. He's defended by Pajemski. Drives to the hoop. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Defensive foul.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jade.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors leading by 3. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Hield. Off target at the rim. The Grizzlies shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Conchar finds Aldama. Conchar with it. 5 points in the game. Goes up on the wing. And Moody pulls it down.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Green drives in.
Solid decision from Draymond there, seeing the lane and jumping on it in no time.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Here's Conchar. Lays it up and banks it in. Conchar's got 7 points. Warriors leading by 3. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Green, the screen. Fires from 18. And he hits the jump shot. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Here's Conchar. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Moody the pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. Healed with the bucket.
But he does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Aldama with the ball. Mooney on him.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:12 left in the third quarter. Back to Green. Takes it inside. Good on the shot. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
How about Draymond Green and the nice finish, showing some athleticism there.
Here's Conchar. 10 points for him. To the inside. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Now Pajemski. Scoreless thus far. Here's Hield. Nice move. And it's good on the way up. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
Conchar, the pass to Wells. And the jump by Wells.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Pajemski. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Pajemski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Stevens. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen.
Shooting for Memphis, Lamar Stevens. 2 shots.
The officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He's perfect from the line this time. Curry outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. The Grizzlies call timeout. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David. Jimmy Butler is out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Peyton. And it's post in its center. That's the Warriors' 5. Green deciding where to go with it. Going inside. Outside for Curry. They shoot again. That shot missing. Great D that time from Bain. It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Curry with the 3. Steph, perfection from the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Nice take from Curry, and the shot goes in. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
Swift movements from Curry. The moment that opening was there, he was in it.
Morant drives in, and the shot is good.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Curry's shot is off. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Edey. Edey with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Outside for Curry. And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Curry finds Green. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jaren Jackson.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Outside Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Draymond Green.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. No coverage, that's it.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Curry. Outside, Peyton. Pass to post. From the arc. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morant drives in. There's the rebound. Bain kicks to Jackson. Here's Edey. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry.
Buries the long-range jumper.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
All free throws good from Morant.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Payton. Now Butler. 4 on the clock. Hard earned by Butler.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Here's Edey. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And here is Payton. Outside Butler. Curry on the wing. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Morant against Payton. Good!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. Outside for Curry. The three won't fall. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some distance.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Here's Curry with the three. No good that time. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end. But
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David